Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an ancient idea that feels like it was made for our crazy modern lives. If you ever feel like you're just stuck on a treadmill, always being pushed to do more, be bigger, go faster, well, this explainer is for you. It's a way out, a path to a more balanced life. So let's get into it.
So, does this sound familiar? Go big or go home. It's everywhere, right? It's kind of the unofficial motto of our time. This constant pressure to make some massive, earth-shattering breakthrough with every single thing we do, whether it's at work or in our own lives. But here's a thought. What if that pressure isn't helping? What if it's actually the thing that's holding us back?
You know, this whole go big mindset is what fuels so much of our modern stress. It's the engine behind the hustle culture grind. It's what sets the trap of perfectionism that so many of us fall into. It's what gives us that constant nagging fear of missing out, or FOMO. And it's definitely what drives that anxiety of always comparing ourselves to everyone else. It is absolutely exhausting. But what if I told you there's a 3,000-year-old idea that shows us a better, more sustainable way to live?
And that brings us right here to our main idea for today, Xiaoguo. Now, this isn't some new productivity app or trendy life hack. This is a deep, profound philosophy that comes from one of the oldest and wisest books in the world, the I Ching, also known as the Book of Changes.
So what does Xiaoguo actually mean? Well, the translation is something like small passing through or slightly exceeding. And the image for it is just fantastic. Thunder over a mountain. So think about that. It's not a huge earthquake right under you. It's more like a distant rumble. A sign. And here's the absolute key. This whole idea isn't about failure or making some huge mistake. It's about accepting that small detours, these minor course corrections, are a totally normal and even necessary part of any journey.
To really, truly understand Xiaoguo, the I Ching gives us this beautiful and really powerful metaphor. It's the image of a flying bird. And honestly, this one single image, it unlocks the entire philosophy. A flying bird leaves its song. It is not suitable to go up, it is suitable to go down. Great fortune. Now this is where the wisdom feels so backwards to us, doesn't it? We're always told, aim higher, soar, reach for the stars. But this ancient advice is telling us that real fortune, real success, is found by doing the exact opposite. And this comparison just lays it out perfectly. Flying high, that's all about overreaching. It's about ego, taking huge risks, trying to control everything. And it almost always leads to burnout. But staying low, now that's about humility. It's about safety, staying grounded, and finding success that you can actually sustain. It's about leaving your mark, your song, through steady, grounded work, not by getting lost in the stormy skies of ambition. So if life is going to be full of these small, unavoidable detours, what are we supposed to do? Well, Xiaoguo teaches us something really valuable, the art of fine-tuning. It's about making these small, smart course corrections instead of panicking and making some huge, dramatic change. And this right here, this is the real heart of it. Life is not about trying to achieve some perfect, flawless state and then just staying there. It's about accepting that we're going to slightly exceed our plans, our own limits, our intentions. The goal isn't to stop that from happening. The goal is to learn how to respond with a little bit of grace and wisdom, and to see these moments as a chance to adjust and grow. The hexagram itself is like a roadmap for adjustment. It starts with a simple warning. Hey, don't rush into things. Then comes the wisdom. Make a small, maybe even unconventional course correction. It points out the danger of just blindly doing what everyone else is doing and reminds us to proceed with caution. It teaches the humility to know when you need to ask for help. And then it ends with a stark warning about going to the extreme, overshooting the mark, which it says leads to disaster. Okay, so this all sounds like great ancient wisdom, but the big question is, how do we actually use it? How can we take the art of fine-tuning and the wisdom of that flying bird and apply it to our lives? Right here, right now?
The answer is to completely shift our focus. We move away from those risky all-or-nothing projects, and instead we embrace what you could call small-step innovation. And this works for everything: our habits, our relationships, our work. It is the direct opposite of that go big or go home pressure.
This table just makes it so practical and easy to see. Look at personal growth. Instead of beating yourself up for slipping up on a goal, the Xiaoguo way is to just allow it, and then gently get back on track tomorrow. Or in relationships, instead of letting things build up into a huge fight, you just express the small frustrations as they happen. And for innovation at work, forget the massive, risky overhaul. You just do small, iterative tests and adjust as you go. See? Small step.
So as you can see, this isn't just some interesting philosophy to think about over coffee. It's a real practical path to finding more balance and harmony in your life. And the best part is, you can start today.
The whole practice really just begins with intention and reflection. It's about paying attention. And to help with that, here are a few simple affirmations drawn right from this wisdom that you can use as your own mental fine-tuning tools.
Just try saying these to yourself. I accept small deviations and grow through correction. Humility keeps me safe from the storms of ambition. I find wisdom by staying grounded in the present moment.
And if there's one final image to hold on to from all of this, let it be this one. Life is like a stringed instrument. Pull the strings too tight with ambition and perfectionism, and they'll snap. But if you leave them too loose with apathy, they're just silent. The music, the harmony of a life well lived, it comes from that constant, gentle fine-tuning.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. In your life, in your work, in your relationships, in your own well-being, where could just one small, humble adjustment create the most harmony for you right now? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.